Hi everyone, New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield. I'm back to you today with our Friday video. And today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about ways that you can practice self-love. And self-love is super important. It's oftentimes something we forget about, but it's very important in creating a balanced life. This channel is all about creating a balanced life. So I thought this would be a great topic to talk about, especially with self-love this weekend being featured, as well as Valentine's Day coming up. It's just the month of love, right? So I thought it would be good to put a little focus in on how you can practice self-love and loving yourself. And so I've got a list of 20 different things that we're going to talk about in this video. I'm going to make them short and sweet because I don't want to take up all your time, but you can come back and visit all at any time to see this video again, or you can grab your notepad and your journey journal and write down everything that we've got, as well as this will be up on the channel and it will be featured in our membership club as well. If you haven't already checked out our membership club, it is creating a balanced life, designing your desired future, and it's only $8.99 a month. It's linked up down below. Press the join button and come and join us there. All right, so let's get started. Number one, meditation. Meditation will allow you to relax and get centered and bring you back to focus. So meditation is a great way to practice self-love, and you can do this on a daily basis, a weekly basis. I would recommend at least a weekly basis, but you don't even have to do long meditation sessions. Just basically meditate. Allow yourself to recenter and refocus and get in the here and now. Rest, rejuvenation, all of that is super important, and that is number two. So resting, sleep, napping, rejuvenating yourself. You know, there's a lot of science behind why sleep is so super important. I did a video on this channel about tips on how to fall asleep fast. Check that out. But resting, relaxing, and allowing yourself to just rejuvenate both internally, mentally, physically, and getting you refocused. That's really important. So number one is meditation. Number two is rest, relax. And if you need, take a nap in the afternoon. Those naps are super important, and even a 20-minute power nap can do wonders for reminding yourself that you are important to, and loving yourself and allowing yourself to reconnect to you, because that is part of self-love. Number three is journaling. Journal about the things that, one, remind yourself why you need to practice self-love. Journal about what kind of gratitude or appreciation you have for yourself. Journaling will help you to get inside your head and allow you to kind of bring those thoughts out and kind of refocus. And so again, we're allowing ourselves to relax. We're allowing ourselves to recenter. We're allowing ourselves to put ourselves first, because self-reflection is super important, and journaling is self-reflection. Everyone who watches my videos, or even in the membership club that we have here on this channel, it's all about your journey journal. So journaling is, you knew that had to make the list. Number four, listen to your inner voice. Now, I'm not talking about your critic. I'm talking about your inner voice, your intuition. Listen to your intuition, connect to that part of you, because that instinct, that inner intuition, that instinct that you have can grow, be nurtured, and develop really strongly. And that is number one. That intuition, your inner voice, not your critic, but your inner voice, that is looking out for you. So definitely nurture that part of you and discover all the amazing things that inner voice has to share with you, that intuition is doing to protect you and keep you safe, and allow yourself to love yourself. So definitely listen to your intuition, your inner voice. Number five, do self-care routine daily. Now, this could be a morning routine, an evening routine, a midday routine, whatever kind of self-care routine you have. It's just time for you to just zone out, relax, and allow yourself to do something good for yourself, showing you that you love yourself and allowing yourself to demonstrate that self-love on a daily basis. It's super important to pamper yourself. So create a routine that allows you to pamper yourself and use that daily. Number six, refocus and make weekly plan to move forward to success. Now, this channel, we talk a lot about planning, action plans, goals, plans for the future, all of this kind of thing. And that's super important. We talk about that in our membership club. In fact, I'm working with our members on, how to really create a habit around building a plan, making a plan, and moving forward towards success. But this is another way to allow yourself to love yourself by allowing yourself to be successful, allowing yourself to move forward and find the success that you deserve. And loving yourself and having confidence in yourself enough to allow that to happen. So pushing yourself forward. And on a side note, I'd also say definitely focusing on balancing your life and taking all of those areas of your life into consideration. Now, this isn't necessarily a big self-love tip, but it is in a way, because it allows you to look at your life as a whole, making sure that you're putting the right attention to all the different areas. And that includes yourself, your personal growth, and your personal self-esteem, and just loving yourself, as well as other people in your life and the things that are going on in your life, allowing yourself to be appreciative of what you have. All of that can really kind of boost that confidence, boost that self-love that you have for yourself as well. And number 7, practice visualization. Do this on a daily basis if you can. If you can't, I understand, but do visualization on a daily basis. Even a small, short visualization, just like meditation, can really help to push you towards your future success. But also, this allows you to remind yourself of, how wonderful you are, and allow yourself to be appreciative of the gifts that you bring and love yourself, right? So practicing self-love is also by doing things like visualization, meditation, focusing in on the future, making plans, driving yourself forward, listening to that inner voice. Oh my gosh, I have more. I just repeated some of the things I've already talked about. Number 8 is reframe limiting beliefs about your life, about your past, about your relationships. Reframe those, change the limiting beliefs. And changing those limiting beliefs will allow you to grow and develop and become more successful. And in doing so, it allows you to see you for who you are. And again, you're practicing self-love. It's kind of the back way into practicing self-love, but allowing yourself to appreciate all the wonderful things that you're doing, the wonderful things you've given to this world, the wonderful things that you will continue to give to this world, and the wonderful person that you are, is allowing yourself to love yourself. So again, self-love. All right, number 9 is reframe the negative self-talk. Now, I talked about earlier about your inner voice, your intuition. Well, you also have an inner critic. I have had one nasty inner critic, and that inner critic I had to basically kick out of my head and lock away into a room and let that inner critic know that I no longer am going to give power to this inner critic. And I did that through hypnosis. I did that through my studies in school and hypnosis and hypnotherapy and all of that kind of thing. But you can do that too. Just recognize the negative self-talk as opposed to the positive inner voice that is you, that's your intuition talking. Recognize the difference. And when that negative self-talk creeps in, kick it to the curb. You are wonderful. You are amazing. And you have so many wonderful gifts, and you deserve to love yourself, and people love you. So keep in mind that inner self-talk, it's just a critic trying to, push you in a different direction or the wrong direction, or it can even be self-sabotaging behavior because you're scared of the future or scared of success, those kind of things. So just take that inner critic and tell that inner critic to shut up. I don't use that word very often, but what I do, let me tell you, I use that word. All right, number 10 is to celebrate your successes. Now, I talk about that in my Smart Wins plan. I talk about that with my coaching clients. I talk about that in my membership club. Celebrate your successes. Super, 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 super important. Also, celebrate yourself. Celebrate the wonderful person that you are, and remind yourself every day, all the time, what a wonderful person you are and all the wonderful gifts you have. We've talked about that earlier in this video. It continues to take stock as we continue down this road on practicing self-love. Number 12, do a daily quiet time. Give yourself a me time. Definitely give yourself me time. Life has a way of just bombarding us with so many things, and we need a moment to just deflate and allow ourselves that me time to reflect, that me time to relax, that me time to just get recentered. So allow yourself some quiet time every day. Number 13, get organized. Getting organized can be super helpful to make you feel good about yourself, good about your environment, good about your relationships, good about your home. I mean, it just makes you feel really good when you're organized, and it allows you to focus in on the more important things. So getting organized. Also, when you're doing that, minimize distractions. And this is number 14, minimize distraction and clutter. So declutter. Maybe this year, decide that you're going to look into doing a more minimalist lifestyle, or decluttering your life, or decluttering everything that's going on in your life. That's something that will really help you to create a balanced life, but also create that openness to see all the amazing things you have to offer, and creating that the idea or focus back in on you, which again will allow you to focus back in on self-love. So declutterizing, minimizing distractions, all of these things are roundabout ways to bring you back to center, to focus in on, to stop focusing on all of the external things, and allow you to focus on you and how wonderful you are. It brings you back to loving yourself. It's great self-care. Number 15, forgive others and forgive yourself. This is super important because you know what? Holding on to grudges, think about when you hold on to a grudge, how does that make you feel? It's not fun. It's not good. It doesn't feel good inside. It doesn't feel good outside. It doesn't feel good to the people that you're holding grudges to. It doesn't feel good to you. And it doesn't allow you to, it doesn't free you up to focus in on the important things in life, like balancing your life and nurturing your own self-love for yourself. So, forgiveness for yourself and others can be super important. Number 16 is let go of being perfect, because nobody is. And I've had a hard time with this myself. I know many people do. It just, nobody's perfect. And so if you let go of being perfect and you do your best, and then you continue to move forward and you continue to learn from your mistakes, those kind of things allow you to focus in on the future, free yourself from all of these limitations that are holding you back, and allow yourself to focus in on what is important, which is you, your balanced life, and loving both yourself and others. You're not alone. There are people out there who are there for you to help you recognize what a wonderful person you are. You don't have to do this alone. Other people can help you see this. You can see it through your own personal growth work. And then also, there are professionals out there that can help. If you feel like there's self-esteem or self-confidence issues, self-sabotaging issues, there's professionals out there that are trained to help to bring you back to the most important person is you. It's hard to love other people if you can't love yourself. So you have to be able to find the love for yourself so you can continue to nurture all the other areas of your life. And so if you need to reach out for help, then definitely reach out for help. And then number 18 is find balance in your life. I've talked about that throughout this whole video. Number 19 is be true to yourself. Be yourself. Don't be ashamed of who you are. You're an amazing person. Every single person in this world is an amazing person. You have wonderful gifts to offer. And yes, we make mistakes. And yes, there's things that, nobody's perfect. But the thing is that be true to yourself, be yourself, and acknowledge the wonderful things about yourself. That goes a long way to helping you find and practice self-love. And number 20 is live in the present. Be here now. This is something we talk about all the time. Be here now, be here now, be here now. What does that mean? It means being in the present moment, slowing things down and allowing yourself to appreciate the world around you, which in turn will allow you to go inward and appreciate you and all the gifts you have to offer. Again, I talk about the gifts you have to offer. You are a wonderful person, and finding that connection to yourself and reminding yourself that, you deserve to be loved, both you loving yourself as well as others loving you. That is a great way to bring happiness into your life, finding success, and also bringing balance into your life. If I missed something, or if you find other ways that you have demonstrated to yourself how to practice self-love it's more self-love. There is some self-care in here, but that just kind of goes in conjunction with the self-love. So the video focus here is definitely on the self-love. So let us know in the comment section below. Our membership club down below, it's $8.99 a month, and it will allow you to join us in the Facebook group where we have more in-depth discussions, and we drill down on different things that we talk about on this channel in a more group think coaching tools and all kinds of things and insights, as well as we do a monthly suggested read book club and all that kind of thing. So come and join us. It'll be a lot of fun. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield. Y'all have a great day. Bye.